Is she one of those like one glass wasted girls?
Yeah.
Cheap date.
No. The dates have to be nice places.
You guys want to smell my beer since you don't have any? What is it? 14?
I think it's 14.
14. What the fuck was that?
Mouse.
This is the next one since the unlucky episode.
It was a raccoon.
What happened since, oh yeah, well the last one was alright. But yay, Cody's back.
Hey!
Oh,
I brought
Cody.
so much to the podcast before.
I don't know, you were one of the, well, where'd you get?
Oh man, the stash.
Oh, lucky bastard.
Stash you got.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
There's a Canadian. Someone
So,
wants
like-
it. It's up for grabs.
I've had it, Cody.
Somebody's got it.
Everyone looks at
I
me.
feel so guilty.
Is it recording? Thank you.
Yeah. So we already started.
Whatever, I'm waiting for that noise.
I feel like we were about to start talking about something and interrupted with the
The
intro.
last time, or the reason you're not drinking as much.
Oh yeah, New Year's resolutions. So that's one.
Okay.
Don't drink so much. Move back to Vancouver. I guess that's it.
Normally,
Lose the 30 pounds I've put on since I've been in Calgary.
well, I'm guessing with your way of losing weight, you'd probably just put on a similar amount of muscle to that, so you wouldn't just lose straight 30 pounds.
Well, yeah, I guess, but usually I'm like a steady like 200, whereas we're like fucking
200 pounds.
fattened out a lot. Yeah, Calgary is not good for me, I don't think.
It's unhealthy food.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of easily accessible unhealthy food, and it's tough to stay in shape in winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in
for sure.
Vancouver, okay, you can still do stuff outside. It's not
Still
just
running and shit on the
Yeah.
seawall. But yeah, I also like I didn't go to the gym for 3 or 4 months, and that probably wasn't too good. I was still working out at home, but not as much, right? The motivation to go see yoga pant butts aren't there, so yeah. What's your guys' resolutions?
I haven't really made any yet. I guess probably start going to the gym again.
Start going to the gym again?
Yeah. And like try and maintain that because I went to the gym straight for a while and then the last month I haven't gone at all.
Let's do ones that don't count getting back into shape, because that's like everybody's resolution.
Well, yeah, I usually sit
Mine's-
down and
I'm in perfect shape, so I have to get
I gotta get out of shape.
I gotta get out of
I
shape.
gotta get out of shape.
Oh, I only made one randomly. I don't know why I didn't make any other ones, and I usually don't use this term, but it is pretty gay. I want to make a really damn good eggs Benedict, like hollandaise sauce. That's just from scratch.
That is pretty
That's
good.
legit. I'd say it's legit.
Learn how to poach an egg perfectly just in water, not using one of those poached
That's-
eggs things that.
That's your New Year's resolution?
Yeah.
To learn how to make good eggs Benedict.
don't you want something that's attainable?
I don't know, like most of the other food stuff I've tried, I've managed, and that seems difficult. I learned a few different things.
What's so hard about it? You just, I don't think I really understand.
Well, poaching an egg is like properly is the tough part.
Yeah, that
Because you have to have because you need to put vinegar in the water, but you can't put too much or else it messes up the flavor. But if you don't, then the egg just separates and gets all weird. And you also making a good hollandaise sauce is apparently tough.
I guess this is something I've never even attempted, so I don't know. Isn't that what women are for? I'm just kidding.
This guy can't cook.
I find that, yeah, in most of my relationships, fuck.
Start teaching.
In most of my relationships, I've
Get
been
better, but
I've been the cook. My wife couldn't cook for shit. She made a good potato salad. That was about it. But that's just because she put fucking bacon and pickles in it. It's nothing special.
Doesn't sound like potato salad.
like, that just sounds like a bacon and pickle salad.
Yeah. Well, there were potatoes in it, but
No eggs.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, her dad was German, so she had like a weird concept of food and stuff.
Just different, yeah. Yeah, that reminds me of New Year's. I went to a buddy's house and it was like 4 in the morning. We opened the fridge, like scour. He's just like, oh, what's this? It's a big bowl. It's like potato salad. So we start eating it. It's like, this is really weird. There's like grapes and oranges in it. It was like yogurt fruit salad. It wasn't potato salad at all. Like, this is the weirdest.
This is really
salad.
sweet.
Does it sweet potato?
No, it didn't.
Just get more drunk as you go.
What did you do for New Year's?
I just went to house parties. Some of my
House
friends.
parties.
Yeah,
House party run.
I stretched myself too thin. I like said I'd go to friends' places, and of course I'm like, shit, I can't do this, but I did. Ended up at the last one at 4 in the morning. So
Nice.
That's pretty good. Usually when I plan to do stuff like that, either like I kind of go overboard and I just drift off into the fucking wilderness and end up at like some random place I never even planned to go to in the first place, or I just get lazy and once I'm kind of drunk in one place, I'm just like, I have a good day here, drink.
yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck my friends.
Just watch some movies.
How about you guys? Did you do anything exciting?
No, I'm pretty uncool. Play video games.
Well, you got that sweater on, so I was.
Good.
Actually, I
It's a
like
nice
that
sweater.
sweater. I know. I felt bad when I said that. I was like, actually, I like that sweater. Yeah, I didn't really do much either because
we know how to be friends.
New Year's for me is weird because it's my son's birthday, so it's more that for me than the go get drunk New Year's Eve sort of thing.
So this year you got to spend New Year's with them, or were
Yeah.
you back? Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, the last trip was really hard because it was really good. Because I got to like be out there for a good 10 days and stuff, so I had my son for most of it. So I was with my girlfriend. Oh, that tasted like it was that
Like
pasta.
potato salad.
Yeah.
Pickles and bacon.
It's fucked up pasta. I just had.
Show me potato salad.
But it's weird because I always it sounds like a really bad analogy, but it's just like the closest thing I can think to describe what it's like living in the two cities. And it's kind of like Calgary for me is kind of like being in prison, and then you get out every like one weekend out of the month. But then it is like that's nice and that's fun and stuff. But then it really sucks when you got to go back in, right? So that trip was hard for me because
Don't drop the soap in Calgary.
yeah, because I was out for 10 days and I was just like starting to get comfortable, and then I was like, fuck, man, I gotta go back.
Now, do you feel the same way when you go back and forth in the summer?
Ooh.
This is some good beer. Glug glug.
Mine beer. In the summer, what are you talking about?
It's cold.
Yeah, like I was wondering, like, is the cold have to do with anything about Calgary feeling like a prison? Or is it mainly just the city and how it's laid out?
Like, it's not necessarily, like, I do not like Calgary as far as like it's the city itself and like geographically the landscape and the fucking temperature and the weather. Actually, yeah, I guess I don't like Calgary as a whole. But it's mainly because like my son and like all my loved ones and my friends and stuff are in a different city.
Your home is where your family is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like a place is what you make of it. So
Fuck Calgary.
I like Calgary. Everyone's here, so
I grew up in Lethbridge, so Calgary's great.
Step
Yeah,
up.
it's close.
I grew up in Lethbridge hating Calgary. Now I actually quite like it.
Yeah.
Well, that was just because
Anytime I go to Calgary, I'd just be like, there'd always be some shit.
I think there's a
traffic jam or something, miss a concert. Or...
I just think that's a thing that you see a lot, where if there's a big city and a bunch of smaller cities or towns around it, all those smaller towns or cities are going to hate the big city and kind of ridicule it. I don't know why, but it seems like that happens in a lot of different places.
I find that like a lot of people, because a lot of people that are here or like aren't from here, they're from the smaller fucking Medicine Hat or I was gonna say Yellowknife, but that's way the fuck on the other side of the country.
That's what people from the
just north.
But a lot of people come in and they're like, wow, Calgary's a big city, and they think it's amazing and shit. But like I grew up in London, like England, right? So
London, England.
yeah, Calgary for me is like a fucking village. It's really small. Like when I first
That's
came
not
here.
pretentious at all.
No, well, it is small compared to one of the biggest cities in the world. And when I came here, I was job hunting, and I was walking across it. I was like, you can walk across downtown in like 10 or 15 minutes. I was like, this is bullshit. But whatever. I don't know. I'm going on a rant.
But you can
I'm
actually-
trying to stop.
you
I'm
can-
going to stop ranting.
But you
as
can
much.
drive in Calgary without going insane.
I don't have a car. that benefit I'm not reaping.
Okay. I was just saying, like, compared that to try and drive in downtown London.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Why didn't I ever even try that either? It was good for getting around with like skateboards and stuff. I was when I was going around London, I used to skate everywhere because I didn't fucking understand the tube at all. Like the map is just a fucking spaghetti system of I didn't even want to try and figure it out. Eventually I did. Eventually I did, and I like.
Turns out he was actually looking at a pasta ad.
Yeah, I was looking like,
What is this?
Back of a cooking book.
I was like, I'm never gonna get to where I want to go. Ooh. But it was awesome. Like I found so many cool little nooks and crannies and cool pubs like down back alleys and shit like that, just from skating everywhere from avoiding using the tube system.
Oh, that's something I've always kind of not liked about Calgary. That there isn't a lot of hidden stuff. It's all kind of.
It's just fucking laid out. There's like
Yeah, like when you go even to go to places like Victoria or Vancouver, you can find a lot of weird tucked away shit.
Yeah, man. I used to go to this one bar in Vancouver, kind of right up from English Bay, called Brass Monkey, which I liked because it's just like a Beastie Boys song. But it was weird because me and my friends all went there for about a 6-month period, and it was like Friends. You know how when friends all go to Central Park, they all get like the nice sofas, and you're like, why do they always get those chairs?
Yeah.
It's a busy place, and they always have those same fucking chairs. But they had these nice sofas in the back of the bar that was by this fireplace, and nobody ever sat on them. I don't know why. The place would be packed. And what are you laughing at?
Everything. You don't want to know what goes on back there.
Calvin just dropped some ecstasy or something before.
So 3 people were murdered on that couch. Just to let you know.
Yeah, I don't know. If like my son and my girlfriend were here, I would bitch a lot less. So, but yeah, whatever.
That's the most entertainment we get in the show. Is you bitching about stuff.
I know. I'm trying to not complain as much because I'm turning into my mother.
It's cathartic. It's good to get out. You should keep a journal. Call it like a power book.
Oh God.
Just write your shit down.
Nah, that would be a waste of time.
Dear diary.
Don't hate it. Don't
Today
hate
I
on
hate
it.
my life because Calvin keeps laughing at weird things that I say.
At the end, we're just be silent. The last podcast, we're too like feeling judgmental.
I should try that next time. Just like randomly out with friends and having a conversation. Just throw an inappropriate laughter, like no punchline, nothing funny has been said. Just like start laughing.
We should do that tonight. Like go around to other people, and when they're just like right in the middle of a story, and then I found out my mother got cancer, be like, ah! What?
That's a little extreme, like more than I was going to take it, but yeah.
You know why I said that? It's because I actually did that in real life. I was on a surf trip with my.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, so my girlfriend was like, her dad had cancer once, and he got over it. You know, people just get over cancer these days, which is amazing and good. Yay, science.
Go away, cancer.
Yeah. But anyway, she was. We were in Tofino because we were on a surf trip, and we were just kind of walking around. Yeah, and she was. We were on a pier, and I was taking a photo of them, like in my own world and shit. But she was telling them the my dad got cancer story, and I had just taken a photo of them, and one of them was pulling a retarded face or something like that. So I started laughing at that, not realizing what she was talking about. And she just turned around and she was like, "Why the fuck are you laughing at my dad having cancer?" I was like, "What now? What? What's going on?" So I had to explain that one.
The most recent one I did that was I was talking to a friend who, like, they're more acquaintance, like, we don't hang out a whole lot, but she was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be a truck driver. I want to be a truck driver. I was like, she was serious. I'm just like, oh.
It's funny when
just that glare you get afterwards. I'm just like, oh no.
Oh God, yeah. I said something yesterday that I got that evil "I want to kill you" glare from Marina. I can't remember what it was. It was something. It was just like some generic "fuck women" comment. Oh, it's because I said babies are easier to keep happy than women. She was just like, I was just kidding.
How could she be mad?
Well, she just like she's quite tolerable of me actually, but if she gets too much of it, eventually I wear her down and she just tells me to fuck off, which I respect. That's something you have to learn when you know me.
Gotta hit that envelope and then push you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, my girlfriend does that. She's just like, you're cut off for today. Stop being Wayne for a while so I can build my tolerance back up. I don't know why she's dating me. Must be in my body.
Batman.
Should we call it? Or should we keep going?
I guess, I don't know. I'm just wasting time until, I'm probably going to leave at 4. What time are you guys going there?
I'm probably gonna show up like pretty well right at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fun.
We're going to go pre-drink in Caitlin's room?
Never been there.
It's not a bar, like Caitlin's room in the hotel.
Oh, okay, they're getting hotel. Okay.
Now if we ever start a bar, it has to be called
Caitlin's room. It's like how you're probably like, where is that? No, I've never been there.
So you'd be worse. It's like, oh, I've been there. It's kind of a dingy place. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to pre-drink because like Toonie Bar is just dangerous for me anyway. It's like $2. I'm like,
Well, I guess it's like
for me, I have no self-discipline when it comes to drinking.
Jesus. You're good thing you weren't there last year.
I heard it got messy.
Yeah, I was quite lucky because I had responsibilities, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So I was focused on doing things and not drinking. So I was still pretty like wasted, but I wasn't as bad as other people that I had to pick up later.
Yeah, like I didn't see a lot of it. I just saw a few people falling on ice, and
I missed that. I feel so bad. I want
then-
Steve. I want to see Steve break his hip.
and then then just people carrying out Heather because she just got trashed very quickly.
Oh yeah, I did that. That was funny. I felt kind of responsible for that too because I saw her like all hunched over. Because I was on my way to get a drink or go to the bathroom or something. I saw her like, I was like, "Hey, you all right, Heather?" Pat her on the back. I was like, "Oh fuck, did I initiate that?"
It was gonna happen either way.
Then I picked her up and took her to the entrance to the girls' bathroom. I think I let Holly take her from there. And then I went and got, fuck, I always forget her boyfriend's name these days. Dale. Yeah. I was like, dude, your girl might need you.
Help me.
I want to see someone break their hip.
It was so funny talking to him because he was like, oh, I'm in so much pain. And he was wasted. He was just like, he was talking about like Sam or Jared or somebody that was on the ice, and he was just like, they were so graceful. I thought I could be graceful too. He said he just took like 2 steps and was like, ugh.
Last time I was
big man after a few drinks.
Yeah,
ice is not a good idea.
He was so funny too because like we were trying to find him at the end of the night, and then he had been sleeping under the table that I was DJing on. Because it had a curtain, and like I just saw like his foot hanging out.
Steve?
Yeah, Big Steve. I had to fucking carry his ass into a cab. That wasn't easy.
I would have left him. Just give him a blankie.
And then I had my whole like 3-hour cab ordeal with Fernando.
Fernando.
Yeah.
Sure, should be interesting then tonight.
Yeah.
I'm just stoked to wear a suit.
I'm interested to see. I don't know. What happens.
It's close.
I'm trying not to actually aim for your head because
Well, that's more dangerous than aiming for my head.
I guess, yeah, if I aim, it's
It'll
like
hurt a lot
unlikely that
less.
I'll get it. Well, I got your bottle on purpose, I think.
That was kind of cool that time.
Yeah, that's why I did it in slow-mo.
We didn't actually slow the tape down. That actually occurred in slow motion.
Everyone's like, what's Wayne doing?
But yeah, you guys got to take some pictures for me of anybody doing.
Oh, you're not going tonight?
You're not going at all?
No.
Man, you're not supposed to let your ladies drag you down, man. Would she be mad if you went out without her?
Oh, that's why she didn't say. I was like, see you tonight. She's like, that makes sense now. I'm just used to people ignoring me. So. Okay.
Because I hate that. My wife used to do that to me all the time where I'd be like, I'm going out, and she'd be like, okay, have fun. And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
I mean, she's mad that I'm going out, and like, I don't know. I hate that shit. I guess that's
why I'm
passive.
flying solo, baby.
And the weird thing is that it's not so
Got
much
none of
problem with
Touchdown for a little fun. And take off again.
I was gonna say it's not so much a problem with Sky, but a lot of girls I've known is that they'll complain and bitch about if you drag them out somewhere. Then as soon as you do, they're just having tons of fun.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why? What was the problem? Why
Yeah.
didn't you want to come out?
Well, I hate it because I think I remember going over this with like fucking Timbo on a podcast before, but it's
What happened?
it's retarded where Timbo, yeah. We'll talk about that later. But it's retarded, the sort of double standard of it where when the girl goes out, we're just like, yay, I can play fucking video games all night undisturbed and have fun with like my friends or something like that. And we're happy that they're happy out having fun and we get our own time. But when we go out, they just sit at home pissed off all the time. They're just like, fucking, bet he's fucking someone else right now. And then you come home to like this raving, I don't know why I was gonna say whore, but I meant like
Raven hates sex.
bitch or something. Well, not even that. I don't, an angry woman for no reason. And here we go, stop fucking
Like,
bitching about women.
we're like, yeah, let's get away from this. I was going to continue this, but maybe we should get away from this.
We have like two subjects on this whole podcast. Like sex and hating women.
We love women, but we hate women.
My divorce in Calgary.
Yeah, this is one thing I've noticed that there's a few other shows that do it too. That the host of the show ends up getting interviewed.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
this. It's like, he was like, okay, let's talk to Wayne about this shit.
Well, yeah, I've noticed this. Because it's like a sort of pattern where I'm trying to get you guys to talk. I've given up on this motherfucker.
Well, he's the laugh track. That's
Yeah,
what, that's
I guess. No, pretty much. Like,
Man, I'll just here to make the
audience
jokes.
of one. But yeah, I try and like get things out of you guys, so I'm not talking all the time. But then you remind me of a story, and I'm like, oh yeah, the one time in the hot tub, shit my pants or something like that.
Well, I don't have a lot of good
That
stories.
never happened.
I don't have a lot of good stories, and that's how I converse. It's like, okay, well, I might not say that, but I'll try to get other people to talk.
Yeah, that's kind of what I try and do. I'm just bad at it.
So, you're back. How were your adventures in Lethbridge?
They're good. It went by fast.
Have a lot of good touchdowns.
Got a couple of refuelings. No, it's good.
You're not gonna get laid a lot if you do that all the time.
Hey, ladies.
You'll see them at night, just like it's like a pterodactyl. Are you
Don't do the
single?
pterodactyl. That's not the. You should never be in that position. Do you guys know what that is?
I've never.
No.
It's when a girl's on her knees giving two hand jobs with a cock in her mouth, because then she's like.
That's a weird pterodactyl.
Anyways.
Oh no, it's good. Yeah, it went by fast. Gonna miss it.
What were you doing down there? I know
School.
you were going to school, but
Yeah.
for what?
New media. So like half the office.
Bullshit.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good.
I guess now new media is like the new. It's like an applicable art skill, right? Because people that go to college for fine arts or even like traditional illustration, they're kind of fucked these days. That's why like a BFA is more commonly known as a bachelor of fuck all, because you can't get shit with it.
Yeah.
But it is a BFA, but it's
It's in new media.
it's a new media.
What
so-
kind of new media then? Like
It's-
what's new right now?
Did you learn holograms?
it's space travel, warping.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I don't know. It's kind of a weird catch-all degree that it gives you a bunch of shit you can't really do anything with.
Just bragging on
So
Yeah. Don't specialize.
You just wasted your life.
no, I
I sound like old grumpy
I have
man.
the same degree.
Don't end up like me.
Education never got me anything.
Yeah, it's like, but yeah, it's you get taught a bunch of basic design, basic 3D, and you can try to specialize a bit, but there's not much to it. It's basically, here's a piece of paper, here's a start with a bunch of stuff, go do all the training you need to do on your own, and
But
then
is
you
it-
can get a job.
Do you still get a bachelor degree at the end of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'd argue that it gives you good, like it's well-rounded, especially Lethbridge, because it gives you a lot of, you have to take classes in a lot of other faculties, and at the same time it gives you a lot of theory to it. So practical, you can go to a tech school for that, if you're, because it doesn't teach you a whole lot for the programs, it depends on the professor and the course. But
It seems weird to me to have a degree in mixed subjects, because when I went to university in England, we did a foundation course, which is basically that compressed in a year, which is like for people that are kind of like, oh, I want to do art, but I don't know specifically what sort of like field to go into. So you do like illustration, fine art, and like digital shit, film animation, all that sort of stuff. And then from there, you pick what you want to do and then do your degree. So
that's what I thought it was when I went in.
yeah.
I thought there was like enough specialization, but there wasn't a lot.
And also that first year is how you learn to live in college and party and get laid and stuff like that, which was awesome, because that's when I got laid. I didn't know how to do it before then.
What is woman?
Pretty much. Well, when I was in high school, like I used to be really.
Why am I single?
Touchdown in Spectrum, fly away.
You go to another airport, okay?
I could just like. I really hope that
There goes Cody.
This is why I don't do interviews, because I'm just saying, just the worst.
I really want to see you just like walk into the room tonight, just like.
Just plastered when I said I wouldn't pre-drink. That's what happens.
Well, the
dude.
bitch is that. Oh shit, these are my coworkers.
Don't matter. Not gonna remember tonight.
Be snuggling up with Olaf by the end of the night.
You know, you're kind of fuzzy.
Carol says he might have found Olaf a girlfriend, which is good.
I thought Olaf had a girlfriend.
He did, yeah.
Broke up.
Yeah, then he was depressed for a few months.
Happens to all of us.
But he's happy again now, which is good. It's good to see him a bit more cheery, because he was fucking depressed. He was like, he wasn't saying anything. He would still kind of play foos every now and then, but he would just be like silent.
It just wasn't there. Just
Like it.
All right. Well, I guess that turned into like half an hour, so we should go. It's kind of lame that they didn't have the beer today.
Well, I understand it though, because I mean, if people take taxis, so it's gonna be.
It's kind of a mixed message
Mixed
because like it's
message,
like
yeah.
okay, you're like go drink and then also get there safe,
Yeah.
but here's beer.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I understand it. Well, I guess.
and they're also spending so much on stuff for tonight that it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense for that, because it's like, well, we're gonna be fucking feeding you shit all night, so
I'm stoked for it. I'm excited.
don't bitch about not having an appetizer, right?
I just got buzzed.
I did once and I felt bad. I was like, there's a beer. It's like, I'm not having beer. Cole made fun of me for a while.
Well, it's kind of just out of habit, right? If there's a weekly
Yeah.
thing that doesn't happen, you're just like, why isn't it happening?
I need structure.
Yeah. And it's funny because I was just gonna do it out of habit, and that would have been like the third time in a row that I would have gotten in trouble for doing the beer run, because you know how it always used to be at 2:30, and then it kind of changed to 3. So there was one day when I went out and I got all this shit. I got loaded up the car at 2:30. I was just like, time to go give people the beer and stuff. And I did the thing where I kind of looped around all the offices and then I was going to go to the main room. And luckily, Jared was in the video room and I went in there. I was like, hey guys, you want some beer? And he was like, it's not 3 o'clock yet, motherfucker. Take that. Well, he didn't go.
You may have exaggerated.
Yeah, he didn't say that. But I was just like, oh, is it 3? Nobody notified me. I don't know. I'm sorry. Don't fire me. And then the other time, the Christmas one, where they were like, we're going to do the big eggnog rum thing. I was like, I thought that they might be doing that, but everyone that would have known was like predisposed or not around to ask. So I was just like, well, I guess I'll just do the beer. And then they were like, you made a mistake. Go fucking put it back again. I was just like, God damn it. I'm just trying to help. But I keep making mistakes.
It's how you learn, Wayne.
It's okay.
Apparently not.
It's okay. You'll touch down someday.
It used to be like we would.
I touch down once a month.
It used to be like we would go to Bottle Screws, get back at like 1, sit down for about half an hour, then
Start drinking.
the 3 other people go grab a bunch of beer from the liquor store, come back, and we drink the rest of the day. So basically, from 11:30 to the end of the day, you were drinking.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's kind of what it was like when I started too.
Productive Friday.
Things are.
Productive
Yeah.
Friday.
I'm worried that it's becoming more corporate.
But then before, because even like in my first year, like back in 09 or 2010, it was like set at 2, 3 o'clock, and then I found it got more lax here, and then it's coming back.
Yeah.
Just what I remember.
I don't know. Our culture is very marketable though, so I don't think it'll go away that quickly. So I was like, we might lose beer then.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something that like Greg is really passionate about, because it's good to own a cool company, right? And this is a cool company, and it's like something that I see as being oh, it's Orrie!
I'm not moving.
What were we talking about?
Or we're talking about our culture being an endangered species.
Interesting.
Well, people said that for a while. Like, that's always been a thing that people are like,
I guess.
I think
As soon as there's like any sort of
Fear
slight
mongering.
change in anything, people are like, "Oh God, we're all gonna have to wear suits and work in cubicles now."
Yeah. Stop, I'm out. I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like one thing that is a shock is that we've lost a lot of like key characters that kind of helped define the place, like Jen and even fucking Timbo, man. He was like a bit
Timbo's
of.
the best. Oh, you never met Timbo?
I did meet Timbo.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was here 4 months ago.
I'm not
That's true, I
motivated
guess.
now. He doesn't do his speeches.
Yeah.
yeah, I was always confused by that. I was like,
His motivational
They
speeches
were great.
They're all
was
the
like
same.
awkward.
The first 1 minute is you're all fish.
Oh, fish.
Yeah, he used to love doing it when he was fucked.
That was a good guy.
We're all out of here.
does anyone know
You guys have
anything about that, or does anybody want to talk about that, or maybe not?
I don't know. I was gonna go for a drink with him and find out what was going on, but he says he like seems all right about it. He's not mad or anything. Have you gone out with him since? Yeah, because it's quite. I always get like scared when it's such an abrupt like. As of now, this motherfucker's not allowed in the building. Sort of email.
Well, he's been back.
But he
I've
came
seen him a
back,
couple
yeah.
times.
Pick up his check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that kind of it's, and again, those things don't happen. It's not like just all of a sudden you're just done. It's just it seems like that because we're not in those meetings. We're not.
Yeah, we're not in like
Yeah,
all
true.
the
We're not on that side.
stop grabbing girls' asses Timbo meetings and stuff like that. Which I just made up. That's not.
That's okay.
That just seemed like something
All
that
makes
may have
sense
been
now.
an issue.
The rumor
Is
has
that,
been
is
started.
that a problem?
You can't stop
Are we
it.
not supposed to do that? I don't know.
We get this
Man,
clarified.
it's funny how even like how much of a different work sort of environment working in a relaxed studio like this is compared to working in bars and stuff. Because in bars you do that. I said
Forced laughter. Well,
Laugh
I can give people back rubs and no
Can't
one
laugh,
gives a
dude.
shit,
Come on,
so that's
tell
good.
me.
I like that. Yeah, that's good.
You do what?
Give people back rubs and no one really cares.
I find
Yeah.
it strange.
Your back rubs confuse me. They give me confused feelings.
Confused feelings.
Like,
Don't know whether to like
it
them
feels so
or
good.
like
It's been a
them
month
a
since
lot.
anyone's touched me. But it's a man.
Doesn't matter.
No, like it's pretty straightforward. Like if you were just to be like, okay, they're working, just relax. He's like, okay.
And you know what's funny about it is that I don't ever like. I very rarely get massages, anyways. Because when I go out for my weekends to see my girlfriend, we're not fucking gonna spend our time massaging each other.
And women give shit massages.
Yeah.
Maybe you should.
Oh, except my roommate. She was like,
She knew what she was doing.
she knew. Yeah, so that's what she's like.
Strong hands.
Went to school for. She was strong.
Oh,
when she
so-
punched you, it would just be, don't do it again.
Sure,
Did
just
you,
wasn't
did you
Cody.
get? Did you get beat? Okay.
No, she was.
I'm leaving this airport right now.
This thing, you gotta be strong.
So most girls, it's like, how's that feel? Touching my back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you should touch somewhere more sensitive so I can feel it.
I wish I could make that footage with my hands.
Yeah, but like that one time you gave me a massage, I was like, it hurts because these muscles are so like, fucking like I don't know,
Sitting in my
tense.
chair.
I think I'm a very tense person.
I actually just want to
Very
very
tense.
Yeah,
That's
you're
all.
just like, like that's good.
Why won't you go to sleep?
Just doing like the Spock there. Okay, well I need to get ready. Let's go
Yeah,
party.
I gotta get going here.
Let's go fucking raise the roof or whatever the kids do these days.
Sweet Jeremy.